Okay.
So I'm sorry that you're not able to get sleep. Have you thought about do you drink caffeine or anything?
Not really.
Not really.
No, because then that 2 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep I get at night, it just blows that out of the water because then I'm just up, for all night, and then I'm just worn out. So I'll do that. It'll be like that. Sometimes I won't sleep at night. And I'll go through a couple of days, and then I'll like sleep for 12, 13 hours, and then it's just this kind of up and down thing.
Okay. When you're not sleeping for those periods of time, do you feel like you have extra energy? Are you able to accomplish things, or are you tired and just can't sleep?
You talking about when I sleep for that 12 or 13 hours?
No, I'm speaking about when you're trying to sleep, the period of time when you're not able to sleep.
Right. Well, I drink caffeine at that point to wake me up because I'm not full of energy or anything like that. I'm kind of dragging.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, I know you had said when we were talking about your trauma history.
Yeah.
I remember you said that you feel like remembering those things and talking about those things, you can't change the past.
Right.
I kind of that's what I wanted to talk about today, was kind of give you the goals for treatment and what we're going to do.
Okay.
After considering, the full weight of everything you've shared, I believe that it is helpful to kind of visit that trauma history, because a part of CBT is kind of it's almost like taking your memories and reprocessing them so that you are not, so that you're not suffering in your daily living from things that happened when you endured your trauma.
Right.
So do you understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah. 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 I understand what you're talking about. Just the idea of talking about that stuff it makes me nervous, and a lot of anxiety. When it comes to stuff like that.
I understand.
So,
I know. What we call it exposure therapy.
Right.
But I did notice that when you shared your trauma history, that you were very upset.
Right.
And nervous.
Right.
And because of that, I want to be mindful of that, and I don't want to push you too hard.
Right.
So I kind of want to take a subtler approach to the exposure, just at your comfort level.
All
But
right.
first I want to talk about, do you have a support system?
What's that?
People in your life that are there to help you and give you emotional support?
Well, yeah, I got my grandmother.
Okay. So
She's
did you say she's in ill health?
I don't know, did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I did. I couldn't remember if I mentioned that or not. But
yes,
she's
You told me you were caretaking for your grandmother.
Yeah. But she's still there for me. I mean, we talk.
Okay.
But
okay.
But she is sick. So, but I do spend a lot of time with her because I'm helping her out. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that would be a support system.
Do you have anybody like friends or any other family that you can talk to?
Not really family. I might have a couple of friends. They know. We've talked about it a little bit, but I don't really talk about it with a whole lot of people. I'm not real comfortable with that.
Right.
People look at you different once you start talking about.
Well, no, I totally understand that. The reason I'm asking you about your support system is because once we start this therapy process, I just want you to have extra help along the way in case you do get some feelings that are brought up. So, I want you to be able to have somebody you can reach out to besides me. We still have the crisis line. You can call that 24/7 if you're having any issues. But
okay,
that's kind of my questioning behind that. So, some of this. I'm really interested about your trouble sleeping. So we'll keep that. We'll keep talking about that. I know that sometimes that can be a real symptom of PTSD, and it actually has been shown to be consistent throughout, even after CBT. So we really want to keep talking about that and kind of coming up with ways to help you get some sleep. And I know you made a doctor's appointment. Did you make an appointment here with the doctor? Have you seen the doctor yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm kind of, part of me is like, I kind of want him to give me something that'll help me sleep, but at the same time, I kind of don't you know, I'm afraid that that's like just going to be another thing that I got to deal with.
Like a crutch or
Yeah.
something?
So I mean, but it would be nice to have something like that, you know, because I think that if I slept, I would feel better, and then
Yes.
I might be able to deal with, you know, other stuff as it came along.
Okay. So are you having any dreams that are causing you to not sleep or anything?
I don't really remember any dreams. I don't remember them. I just know that sometimes I wake up and I'm more tired because it just seems like I've been, you know, fighting with somebody maybe, or running from somebody. You know, my muscles are tired and I'm kind of achy. I guess I was, you know, tensed up and kind of sweaty. So I think that's it.
Okay. Well, what I really want to start off with is I want you to get a journal, and it doesn't have to be something spectacular. I just need you to get a spiral notebook, and I want you to start journaling each day, just kind of your thoughts and your feelings. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I guess I could do that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get one that's, you know, like a girl would have. I mean, you're just talking about like a notebook, right?
Right.
Okay.
Just a regular spiral notebook. And I just kind of want you to, you know, maybe at night before you go to sleep, if you can't, you know, if you can just jot down some things, you know, throughout the day. Like I got angry when this happened, and I acted this way, or something of that nature. Just kind of I want to capture your thoughts and then your feelings.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Also, because I believe you have PTSD, I want to work with you out of the there's a certain book that I have in mind.
Okay.
It's called the PTSD Workbook. And I kind of like that approach for you, because although it is exposure work, it's kind of, I don't want to say gentler, but it's more subtle. It's not right away into it, but it's kind of mindful of your emotional level.
Okay.
So before we start that work, what I want you to do is I want you to fill out this. Look at this paper right here, and this goes over your, it's called your SUDS level. It's kind of your emotional level. I want you to fill this out so you know, basically what it does is it takes a snapshot of how you feel now. And once you start the work, you're able to look at the level where you're at. If you reach a level that's too high, like a 9, you're going to stop doing your work in your journal and stuff. Okay?
Okay.
So take time to fill that out.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now that we have this, what we'll do is we'll keep this, and what number do you want to stop at? Like the 8, the 7?
7, I think would be good, because I feel like if I got up to the 8 or 9 level, then I'm gonna have all kinds of other problems.
Okay, well 7 it is. So I really appreciate you coming back and sharing with me. I know this can be tough, but I really believe that we can help you.
Okay.
And take this up front, and then we'll make you an appointment for next week.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Well, thanks.